Hello my gorgeous viewers, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I thought I'd try something different. Yes, I don't have as many viewers to generate questions for me as get to know me, so I'm gonna do one that's online. I simply went to Google and typed get to know you questions, and this one came up. It's called the #1 list for fun in 2024. Yes, I'm looking at my mom's laptop and I'm using my phone to record, so the voice I record voice with my phone. It has great results, so we're not gonna be looking at my phone. I'm going to, I think, insert the questions somewhere around here. You'll see them. And what is great about this teambuilding.com, where I found the questions, is that it has a random question generator. So I might do this in a year's time and then see what I was thinking or what's important to me. So yeah, in conclusion, not concluding the video, but in conclusion to what I'm trying to say is that I filmed these videos for me just to see, and if it helps people, it's okay too, of how much growth happens within a year, months, or however long it takes for me to go back and look, just like reading a journal of what I wrote from last year to now. So yeah. It's a random question generator. It is all about team building, so let's get into it before I talk and mumble anymore. Okay, I love this. There's a beautiful entry thing that you can do. It's called the clickety click. Give me a second. I need to enlarge it, and I'm going to screenshot the questions so that I can put them somewhere here. Okay, clickety click. This time I thought I had sugar fur on my lip. It happens sometimes because I have a white cat and the fur is very visible in my videos. Okay, first question. What is one story you love to tell but rarely get the chance? This is funny. The first thing that popped into my head was that when I was young, I was 4, okay? I remember this very clearly. I used to live with my grandma. If you don't know that, it's okay. So I used to, from years, I think 1 to about 10 years old, I lived with my grandmother, and my sister as well joined us when she was 3 or 4. Later on, I have a middle sister, and we lived, yes, in a beautiful, I don't know if maybe I could put photos, but this is a story. Okay, you need to be able to paint a picture with words. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to insert photos. If you'd like to see photos, I'll put them in the next video if I do another one of these. But, okay. I don't know whether I get nervous. I just can't tell the story. Okay, I've pictured this. I'm 4 years old. We get up about 7 a.m. It's icy in the morning, so most mornings when I get up, I sometimes forget to put my socks on. So here I am, slip to the door. Okay, get up, try to manage that. It didn't hurt, and then go to the kitchen, make sure all the guinea pigs are in their place. You know, we have a little castle for them and a gate and a little kitchen set where we cook. Yes, us Peruvians live in the kitchen with our hundreds of guinea pigs because that's the way you farm them. You don't farm them outside. You farm them inside. I don't know, maybe things have changed now, but back then guinea pigs in the mountains get super cold, so the only way to keep them is to have a kitchen that's on the second floor, and have the fireplace warm them up. So you leave them a fireplace and then go to sleep. Anyways, I had a favorite guinea pig. She was pregnant. They usually have 3 or 4 guinea pigs at a time. My first thing my grandmother asks is to go upstairs and get some yanashtu. I don't know if you know what yanashtu is, but it's like a mix of pork fat and little bits of bacon that you keep, and that's what you make your breakfast with, and you smother it in dry corn that you've toasted the night before, or you smother it in the corn that you're gonna make in the morning. If you're not from Peru, you're not gonna understand anything I'm saying. I'm just saying the first story I love to tell that, but rarely get the chance. It's just popped into my head. So I go up, get the yanashtu. It's a cold morning. I've just got bruises from slipping to the door when I got up in the morning, and I'm a 4-year-old, so I don't walk, I run to things. So I run up the stairs, run down with my yanashtu, which is the paste of pork fat and bits of bacon. I'm so happy because you're gonna have breakfast, and lo and behold, I didn't forecast that I would fall down the stairs and on top of my favorite guinea pig that's just about to give birth. The guinea pig didn't die, I didn't die, the babies didn't die. It gave birth right then and there, and that's the story that came into my mind. I cannot believe I did that. It's 7 minutes into the video. Okay, I think we'll do 5 or 10 questions at a time because stories get too long and you do not want this video to get too long. Okay, clickety click, next question. What do you think is the meaning of life? Okay, I've been put on the spot here. My gorgeous viewers, the meaning of life. I think for me personally is because I am spiritual and believe in God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit, I constantly ask God, what did you intend for me? And this is after I say thank you for today, thank you for when I get up, I think of thank you for letting me rest, and I'm waking up now. But I think for me personally, it's all about finding my purpose, and in the midst, just live life. Yes, it's hard sometimes when you're jobless. It's hard when you don't have love, when you don't have a family yet. Maybe you're 34, like I'm 34. It's as long as I think there was another follow-up questions. I went to a combined service a few weeks ago, and there was like, how do you not let life get you down? And one of those things was, as hard as it is, I always try to list things that are positive in my life and things that I have. So tying all that up, my gorgeous viewers, for me the purpose of, or the meaning of life is to find my purpose, and I'm not sure what that is yet. I just wish, if you were 5 or 4, people just grow up knowing what they want in life, and have only recently I've realized that I've love soil, watching plants grow and seasons change. I love plants, but I also want to be able to afford a place for myself. So right now I'm in the place of studying and procrastinating and praying to God and wasting time and trying to get a job that maybe, I don't know. So yeah, the meaning of life. finding a purpose. The next question is, do you believe in free will? Yes. I mean, just thinking about relationships and friendships, and everyone has the right to want what they want, and unless you're behind bars or I guess maybe free will in terms of when you're away from work, when you're not in the hours between work hours, or you're behind bars, or that's a hard thing. I mean, we all have free will. It's a gift that we've always been given. You don't have to say you have free will between the hours of work, or if you're, it's a hard question to answer, but I believe in free will. Everyone, maybe I'll change that to yes, because everyone has the right to want what they want, because you can quit your job, or you can leave home, so you don't have to contend to the rules of your mom or your dad or the people that you live with. Or so I think when you're completely by yourself, then you have free will. I don't know. Let's conclude that. Clickety click. This is a juicy question. What actor would you choose to play you in your biopic? What actor? There's so many actors. Well, growing up, I loved watching Xena Princess. So I'll just say Lucy Lawless. I just love everything about her. Her dark hair, how tall she is, her fair skin, how strong she portrays herself, and she's a warrior. Okay, so I'm a short, stubby. I like putting myself down. I have the dark hair. I don't have the fair skin. I have not pimples. It's okay, my gorgeous viewers. If you have pimples, it's fine. It's a part of growing up. I mean to say freckles. Yes, I sometimes have pimples too. Don't erase that. I sometimes like to eat cookies too. I sometimes like to go into the cupboard and like to look in the sugar contents of things. Sometimes I do get tempted when I go to the supermarket. And that sometimes can be weekly, for months, for years. But my gorgeous viewers, you always have to come back to moderation. I don't know how that question turned to this. Health education. Okay, I'll screenshot it and we'll go on to the next question. What is your favorite winter activity? My gorgeous viewers, my favorite winter activity is reading a book by the fireplace. If it's snowing, that's different. I will try my best to trudge to the mountains somewhere where I can find a heap of snow and film a video. And I've done that before. One of my favorite videos that I filmed was outside. I put myself a dress. Yes, a kind of a warmish dress. Not really. I was frozen to bits and I did a lip swatch video. That was fun. What is your favorite joke? I have several, my gorgeous viewers, but I think for the purposes of keeping this PG, I'm going to tell you about the one-armed Irishman. Okay. How do you get a one-armed Irishman off a tree? Any guesses? You gave him a wave. A friend told me that. Yes, it's not as funny as that sometimes it is. A friend who loves to speak in an Irish accent. She told me that, and I just thought it was the funniest thing and have always kept it in my mind and will forever be my favorite joke. What is your favorite sport? This is very generic. It doesn't say specifically whether it's I like to play, to watch. I love to watch netball, and I also love to play it as well. It's just that I'm not as committed to the social, especially when you move, you lose your teammates, you don't play for the same area anymore, and fitness, you have to keep it up, whereas for me at the moment is I run when I want to run, so I jump when I want to jump, things like that. But the greatest motivator, my gorgeous viewers, is to get a wizard. Maybe it's Gandalf in your mind. Think of it as the wizard gives you a nudge at the door, just like he did to Bilbo. Give him a nudge and he'll go on an adventure. So if you are struggling, personally that's me, I'm struggling to get up in the morning, early in the morning, to go for a run, because as soon as it goes about to 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, the sun is just way too aggressive on your skin and also aggressive to how you breathe. It's difficult to finish your run, so getting up a bit earlier and actually get dressed for your run will actually get you out. Whereas if you're waiting a few more minutes, or I'll run tomorrow, it doesn't matter what time, it's hard. Okay. Yes, that was my stomach. Okay, next question. What is your strangest irrational fear? My gorgeous viewers, I love gardening, I love soil, I love watching plants grow. Worms, anything that crawls and slithers, snakes, noodles, anything that's squiggly just gives me the creeps and it scares me. Okay, if it stays a few meters away from me, it's fine. Otherwise, I'm scared. It's an irrational fear. I have explanation of it why. I don't know. I don't have an explanation for why I'm scared of snakes, but I'm scared of noodles and things that are like that because, drum roll please, when I was younger, I think growing up in a small village, the cleanliness of water, I don't think my family understood, or so drinking, with children as well, they'll drink water, go to the river and drink it, whereas adults know that you boil water first and then drink it, but kids are kids, so kids have worms. Sometimes very long, noodly worms. And in Peru, we have a plant called cashua, which you add to your soup a la Smurf, eat it, and then the worms will come out alive, not through your mouth, but down through your very private area. And sometimes kids need help in pulling out the worms that are this long, or sometimes even longer. Yes, this video is getting a bit gross, but my sister and I, my middle sister and I, would sometimes help each other pull each other's worms. So because they get stuck, sometimes they're fat, sometimes they're long, and sometimes they break. It's scary. So the strangest irrational fear I have are of noodles or pasta or anything that looks like a long tapey worms. Oof. Okay. My gorgeous viewers, I think 2 more questions and then I will see, because it's been 20 minutes. Maybe I can ask a few more questions. Okay, next question. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? This is something that I would be asking someone that I'm dating, but it's a question for me generated by teambuilding.com. I want to have an answer for what is my purpose from God. The other is to it's a bit selfish, but I know it's not. With hard work it can be done. I want to have enough savings, which I have not done so far. I've been enjoying my life too much and just trying to figure out just variety instead of focusing on one job or one type of career. I've been trying to find what's my purpose. So in 10 years time, I really want to see myself signing a contract to buy a first, I don't know, backyard with a little cottage, something like that. 10 years, and maybe, is this a bit selfish? Found love? I don't know. Although, then I can't speak. I will be 44. Maybe that's too old for love. Okay. Clickety click, next question. What are your hobbies? My gorgeous viewers, people know this already. My hobbies are filming for YouTube. Not very consistently, I'm sorry. Gardening, reading. I love and hate writing. I don't do it often, and the most I have done this year is write in my journal. Sometimes painting, drawing, but I don't know if you can call them hobbies if you don't do it consistently. I'm not sure. Watching movies. Right now, watching my Cloud's daughters while I peel beans and broad beans, that is. I think that's about it. Oh, and I love getting into my car and exploring places, and sometimes I call them and film them for my YouTube videos. And yes, I can't speak. Sometimes I call them places I never stop to visit, and these are just random visits that I get into my car, drive somewhere, or places that I really literally never stopped to visit. I've driven past before but never really stopped. Maybe that's because it was raining or I had company that day, and sometimes some people don't want to be in my videos, so it's okay. Okay, my gorgeous viewers, this will be the last question, or maybe I'll make a part 2 because I'm quite enjoying this, and if it's helping you get to know me, and say I come back in a few years time and look back on what were my thoughts and what was important to me, it'll be great help. Okay, last question. What is your most random impulse buy? This is not random. I love lipsticks. I don't wear them often. I wear them to salsa, social dancing. Okay, lipsticks. Different colors, different brands. Yes, sometimes they're expensive, but my most random impulse buy. It's well thought out because I know I'm going to film a video. I don't know if another random one. I like shopping on Mighty Ape, the New Zealand website, mighty8.co.nz. If I'm stuck on a gift, mighty8.com.co.nz. If I'm stuck on another great website is nzsale.co.nz. Great place to buy underwear that the warehouse used to sell, the Bonds brand. I'm not answering your question. I will screenshot this, and that is the last question I will answer. Yes, maybe I'll come back for a part 2, my gorgeous viewers. Hopefully this video wasn't too annoying, but I wanted to sit down and do a sit down video. I haven't done those for a while, and till you see me next time. Mwah. Bye.